What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Huddersfield Town career mode in FIFA 21. We are back with another episode in season number 3, and we are still in the transfer window. And if you haven't catched the last episode, obviously you would have missed, and this is a spoiler of what happened in the last episode. We made some major business happen. Well, we accepted an offer for one of our keyest players, what was Brian Broby, one of our day one signings in the championship, who we got from PSV. This guy was silly with his numbers, and he was just going up and up and up. I said I don't think I'd ever sell him, but you know what? When a team, even if they are in the same league as you, throws 150 million at you for an 84 rated player, when you know full well you can probably get a player around his overall, or at least someone with his potential, for a fraction of that, where you can use the rest of the money to upgrade areas you didn't think you'd be able to do that season, I'm going to take that. This is no means a shortcut. I'm going to put that out of the way right now. I promise you this career mode is going to be quite a long one. I've actually played around with the idea of actually going to the end of the career mode with this Huddersfield team. I've never done it. I've never done the full 15 seasons. Maybe when we get so far into it, we may do like a season per episode kind of thing eventually, when we get to a certain point. But I definitely want to get through this whole career. I want to kind of get to the end of it. That's what would be brilliant. But either way, as of right now, this is what's happened. Brian Broby has left the club. He's gone to Manchester United on a £150 million deal. And now that means we have to go out and get another striker, as well as we can upgrade a couple of positions here probably, as well as striker, depending on how much we have to spend on a striker. I do want to get a striker who's in and about the range of Broby was anyway, just so it's not a massive kill off from what he was anyway. I don't mind downgrading a little bit, and then hopefully that player will get to that level anyway. It will happen eventually, but we'll see. I do want to go in for another midfielder this transfer window as well, and then maybe a left back. We'll see. There's a couple of positions I want to improve upon, but it all depends on how much I can get this money to spin on us. Plus, if we can get rid of any of these players I have got on the transfer list. But first off, before we get into any games, I'm not going to do every single bit of business right now. But the big business I want to get done is I want to get a new striker. I want to get that for the next match, because we have got Leicester, who I am going to be playing this episode. So I want a new striker for it. I don't want to be having to force to play Ida when Ida's only 76. So that's a massive 8 overall drop from Broby. Even if I wanted to play Ida, I still want that option of a higher class striker. So these are the options I've got. These are the main 3 options I have found who I'd like to buy, who I've never used in career mode. I've never had the chance. I've just when sometimes you get so far into career mode, you don't need to get players like this. I've just never had the chance to sign them. So first off, we're starting with Myron Badu. 80 overall, pretty solid player. He is 80 overall, so obviously he is 4 overalls further down than the other 2. He is youngest of the 3. He has got really big potential. He's probably going to be the cheapest of the lot. And then we'll go to Daniel Malen, who is £50 million in value. Going to be very expensive. And then we've got Alexander Isaac. He again is going to be very expensive. Obviously Badu could cost us around 35 to 50 million. Daniel Malen is going to cost us around 60 million. Maybe even more than that. Alexander Isaac is going to be about the same. But I don't mind spending a little bit more on these guys like Malen and Isaac if I wanted them more than Badu. But anyway, the main choices I've got here is these 3. Honestly, I'm going to put offers down for all of them, and I'm just going to see what happens. Okay guys, so these are the deals that I've managed to make. For Marlon, I managed to strike a deal with Leipzig for 60 million, and with Sociedad, I managed to strike a deal for 70 million for Isaac. So Isaac is going to be a lot more expensive. Yes, he is younger, but only by a year. He's same overall. I think they've got around the same potential. I think Marlon's got around 88 to 89 potential, somewhere around. So at 23, he could easily get up to about the 90s even. And he'd easily walk into my side as the first name on the team sheet as my first striker. Honestly, because I know I want to improve other areas, I think as much as I want to use Isaac, maybe down the line I'll buy him. But right now I think I've got to go for Daniel Marlon. I think he's going to be my choice. Going to go straight in for him. He's going to come and join us. For 60 million for him, we've literally... For the money we got back from the Broby deal, we are just using half of that on the same overall of striker in Marlon. I am really excited to use him. He's gonna. I don't hope he's not gonna ask for a massive wage. It's gonna offer him 80 grand. Hope that's enough. That's a reasonable offer. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome Huddersfield Town's new striker, our new striker in Huddersfield Town colours, new Broby replacement. Obviously, Baronex's deal is still there, but obviously we know. I feel a bit bad because I can't actually get these deals off. It's a bit weird, but I wish I could just like get them out, but you know I can't. Never mind. I did try and get Badu as well for like a really cheap price. I even tried to offer him Ida as well as like 18 to 20 million. I thought that'd be a real good deal for us. But they just completely walked out on that deal. I don't think we're going to be able to get another striker like that. But Daniel Marlon is just an absolute stunning striker. He's actually gone down in value since we fucking bought him in, but I don't give a damn. What a player he's going to be for us, I hope. We will be seeing him in action in this next game we're going to be playing. I won't be making any more signings just yet. We will be playing this game against Leicester first, and then we'll get on with that with more transfer business later on in the episode. Here we are, guys. Back in action. New striker at the helm. Let's hopefully get him off with a goal. Let's hopefully get our first 3 points of the season. Let's hopefully not bottle it, because to be honest, the whole reason we missed our 3 points in that first game was we just didn't have any final product. Apart from the one goal we scored, we were just so terrible in the final third. To be quite fair, Broby, who was sold for 150 million, didn't do much in that game. But you know, but there it is, the £60 million man, our biggest signing so far. He's far the most expensive Huddersfield Town player in history, I think. So this is just a great day for this lad. To be quite fair, he's like generated face isn't too bad. That's why I don't mind it too much. Yeah, O'Brien, I'm just gonna leave O'Brien as captain for now. But to be honest, I'm seeing how Fernandez is doing, because honestly, Fernandez is actually outperforming O'Brien at the moment when he plays with him. If Fernandez really starts to outplay O'Brien, and whoever I bring in for midfield is better than O'Brien, maybe O'Brien might go to the bench. But we'll see. I've decided to keep Natsima in for this game. He did make the mistake what give Fulham the equaliser in the last game. Daniel Marlon up front with Tony. Tony's new partner. Let's hopefully get our first 3 points of the season against Leicester City here. Cassius Michael still in goal. They are playing a 5 at the back with Dejene and Boateng, the new guys in that back. Boubacar Tamara in there with Tielemans. Lacazette and Angel Correa, a new front two. No Jamie Vardy. Got some pretty good players there. But here we go. First game of the episode, should I say. Let's get these 3 points, lads. Dejuma gets it off from Fernandez. Oh, Dejuma goes straight past O'Brien. He's got the pace on him. Oh, Lookman coming in the far post there. I think it was Justin who had him covered though. Tony! Oh, Tony was there. But again, Justin falls him. Daniel Marlon! Oh, Daniel Marlon! Oh, he's hit the post! Don't know who that is, I think it's Fernandez. Got the shot off, it came off Marlon's head. Fell to, it was Fernandez at the far post, and he hits the post on the rebound. Oh, and Daniel Marlon, not meaning to, nearly got an assist there on debut. Adamo Luckman, out of a new sign this season. Daniel Marlon is there! Daniel Marlon! Oh, straight down the throat of Josh Schmeichel, but that is really a good attacking play so far. Very, very fast start from us so far. James Maddison still at Leicester. He's been linked with moved to Arsenal in real life. Oh, that is really good play by Daniel Marlon and Ivan Toney. And Ivan Toney's going to put it away for the first goal! And the first goal between these two new combined strikers up front. Really good work between Toney and Marlon. Brilliant 1-2, and that's Toney's first goal of the season. Very quick play. We have been all over Leicester City so far. They've been very lucky to keep us out so far. And that is very efficient play by us. 15 minutes in, and we get our first goal of the evening, and as well as Daniel Marlon gets his first assist for the club. Oh, Justin gets away. Oh, saved by Dixon. Come on. Correa can't get past him. Oh, we got opened up there. We need to be better defensively there. O'Brien really needs to help a bit more for Fernandez. Big tackle, that. Oh, O'Brien, brilliant work, that. And Danjuma, what an absolute brilliant piece of midfield play by O'Brien. And now Danjuma may have the pace. He's got to go by himself. Forces to save out Cash Schmeichel. He's going to get a corner out of it. But just no one really running into that middle there. Oh, twice Daniel Marlon just got nabbed there. Not really been able to get him on the ball as much in the last 15 minutes. Not as much as the first 15. No! Oh! Oh, and it fucking, of course, is going to come back to him! Fucking Correa! Look at this, it's a great save by Dixon again! But Pippa's on the floor, he's not in his right back position. Oh, and Angel Correa, as you say, he's got fucking time to just to stop it and put it into that far post. Oh, Danjuma. Oh, brilliant 1-2 again by Daniel Marlon. He's got great passing. And Danjuma misses the fucking target. What the fuck is that for a slide tackle? What the fuck? We just got an absolute gift there. Don't know how the hell that didn't go in. But how is that happening? Come on, calm down. Oh, Tony, you got to be giving Marlon the same fucking service he's been giving you all game. Oh, Daniel Marlon gets her. Oh, he gets it back, but he just can't quite beat Schmeichel to the ball. Schmeichel is quick of his line, even at his older age. Still getting to the ball. You've got to be shitting me. You've actually got to be shitting me. By some of the... What the fuck am I doing with Ignacio? But then, Matt Seamers, his fucking tackle! He did it after Madison got past him! What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Oh! Fernandez with an absolute belter. Very nearly pulled someone off. And that's it. That's fucking it. Fucking Madison again. Fuck off going to your manager, you fucking prick. Fuck off to Arsenal. This is fucking ridiculous, boys. Come on. Oh, Marlon makes fucking Schmeichel work. What the fuck is Schmeichel on? Fucking hell. What an absolute disgraceful game. 15 minutes we played well, and after that my team just fucking fell to sleep. Feel fucking sorry for Marlon today and Dixon, because the rest of the boys just fucking let us down. Got another offer for my other strikers, Tony. Yes, he really fucked me off in that second half, because honestly, there was a couple of times I went for the 1-2 with Marlon, and Marlon just got so let down by his teammates. He had zero service. All his shots was what he had to do himself. Tony, he got the best of passes through from Marlon. Marlon's 1-2 play and his passing play was the best part. He was actually really good on the ball. So, but no, I'm not going to sell Tony. He's going to be integral to the season. But we need to sort his shit out because it's not good enough. Okay, guys. So we're about to play. Well, I'm not going to about to play. I'm probably going to simulate the Sheffield United game, what we've got next, and play. I think it's Arsenal after that. So probably going to play that one instead of the Sheffield one. But first off, we're going to sign a new centre mid. That's what we're going to do first before we get into that game. To be quite fair, I don't know if I'm going to play the Sheffield one or the Arsenal game. I'll see how I feel, because to be honest, by looking at the table, Sheffield are 4th, but it's after 2 games, so not really thinking about it like that. So these are the centre mids I'm thinking about. Obviously, I'd love to go out for like someone like Pedro Gonçalves or whatever his name is, but he's 47 million. He's gonna basically cost us our entire budget. Even then, I don't know if we'd be able to get him. I'd love to get him. I really would. But to be quite fair, I'm probably just going to go for someone a little bit lower rated, who's going to cost us a little bit less, and it means we've got a little bit more money to spend elsewhere. And these are the options I've got. I've got Ante Palaversa from Manchester City, 75 overall, 22 years of age. He'd probably be the cheapest one of the lot. Tuchemeni from Monaco, he's going to probably be a bit expensive. Again, about 35 million apparently. Koku, or Koksu, or whatever his name is, from a Turkish centre mid. He's got quite a bit of quality in him as well. Probably going to cost between 15 to 20 million. Maybe 20, a bit more maybe. Nicolas Dominguez, 78 overall, 24 years of age. Probably going to cost us about 20 to 25 million maybe. Rolando Mandragora, what a fucking name. Proper Italian name, Mark. Looks pretty good. 25 years of age, 79 overall. Don't know how much higher I can get. Probably going to be around that 20 to 25 mark as well. Carlos Elena. Probably not going to go for this lad simply because of his really high wage. The rest of them aren't that high. Like Koku's like 10 grand. Tuchemeni is 45. Palaversa 69. So again, he's a bit. Even though he's going to cost us less in value, going to cost us more on the weekly wage. If I'm going to be honest, it's between these 3. If I'm quite honest right now, I'm between these 3. And to be honest, I think because these guys are younger, it's probably going between these two, Koku and Dominguez. Obviously, Koku looks more of the... Do you know what? This guy's got tons of traits. Looking at it, he's got finesse shot, he's got long pass, long shot take, a playmaker, outside the foot shot. He looks like a beast. He's so well rounded as well, but so is Dominguez. Dominguez looks sick as well. Honestly, I'm wondering how cheap I can get them both. Let's go in for Koku first. I think I'd rather get him right now. Because he's still 21. 77 overall. Very, very good rating for him. Going to try and offer £15 million on the dot. We want 11 million plus Junior Bakuna. Why would you want another? Why would you want a player who's injured? I don't know why you'd want that. 17 million on the dot. 20 million? Okay, so we're not being unreasonable. Let's meet in the middle. Don't like that. Let's just put that down to that. 18.5 plus 10%, you can have that. Fine. 20 million. Why do... Fuck me, Feyenoord. Have it. Jesus Christ. The fucking 400 grand, take it. Jesus Christ, you absolute pricks. What I'm probably going to do, I'm going to see if I can get Dominguez any cheaper. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to get him much cheaper than I did Koku, but then again, he's only overall older, up from Koku, and he's 3 years older. Yes, 24 is pretty young still, but still, I think I'm just gonna go for Koku. I think he looks pretty good as a centre mid. Same overall as O'Brien, but he looks a hell of a lot more well-rounded. A little bit more of a little beast, little Turkish Kante in midfield. That's what he looks like. Let's put important. And again, his generic face doesn't look too bad to his real face. And again, we still have 38 million to spend on players, and he wants an absolutely dirty cheap wage. I'll have that, and we have a new signing just like that again, guys. We are making some serious transfers in this window. Like, we brought in Adamo Lutman, we brought in Daniel Marlin, we brought in Koku. I think that's really good. And to be honest, guys, I had a bit of a feeling of maybe trying to improve upon the left back position, because I don't actually have a really high rated left back. But if I'm honest, I don't think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, let me just make this change first. Koku can go straight in there. O'Brien can go down to the bench. Apparently, O'Brien can go to left back, but I don't think I trust him at left back, if I'm quite honest. If you see, my next best left back is Jackson. Obviously, quite a difference. It's basically 9 overalls further down. But honestly, the big position I would like to improve upon is obviously centre back, but I think getting a better left back in would be the better thing. So we're gonna get this game against Sheffield simulated, but I'm not gonna play Koku in this match because he's quite tired. He obviously played for Feyenoord recently, so just gonna put O'Brien back in there for this one. They seem to have made some decent transfers. Brought Bashara in. Still got people like Ramsdale and Berg and Nemetch's in there. It's got my best team out there. I'm hoping we can get the job done, and we do. Tony and Marlin scores his first goal for the club as well. That is good to see. And we finally get our first 3 points, and it has to be in a sim game. That's quite sad. Just a little bit more business I'm going to do. I'm actually going to sign these two young strikers, De Silva and Nunes, simply because I still think this guy's Cavani's regen, maybe, because I've actually looked for Cavani's regen and he's nowhere to be seen. This is the only guy who comes close who's actually showing great potential. So I'm just going to go in for this guy. I'm just going to sign these both up. And live out, we're done. We've signed them both up. Yes, Nunes is quite low rated, so is De Silva. Obviously 61, 64 respectively. But they're still very, very young. We can still get a lot higher. They're just going to be players in the reserves. And if I need them just to sit on the bench or even start a game in the cups or anything, it'll come in handy. So let's get straight into this, guys. As I said, we're going to be playing with our second team here. Obviously, I have put in players like Rowe, Daly, Zachary Williams in central defence. Schofield's in there. De Silva, who we just signed up, is coming in. Just going to visually sim this. Plymouth Argyle could be League 2, League 1, Championship at absolute most. If we look like we're really struggling, I will step in. And I have got players on the bench who I can bring in if needs be. I'm hoping I don't have to. But for the first time in a very, very long time, we're going to visually sim this. I don't actually remember if we ever have done a visually sim for this career mode. But I'm taking this kind of cup very, very seriously. I'm not. If I don't play it, I'm going to visually sim it. That's what I'm going to do for the cups, especially like this. Until it gets to the point where the EFL Cup's going to take an absolute backseat. But in these kind of seasons, it's got to take centre stage. But here we go. Let's hopefully get a good start here, and hopefully this is definitely my youth team, gets a good start here. Oh, get into him. Oh, Schofield has to make a save. Jesus Christ, lads. Oh, again, we get there close. Come on, lads. Got to be better than that. Lorettson's there. Can he make something happen? Jackson, Loretson again. Come on, lads. That's not a good pass, Daly. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, it's a yellow card. Don't fuck crap. Roll mid-60s to 70 rated. Oh, yes! Oh, it's my new guy on debut! De Silva gets a goal! What a guy! What a great day for him! Oh, got the ball again. Loretson. Daly. Jackson. O'Brien there. Oh, yes, he's Ida. Come on. Hopefully that should do it. I'm gonna hopefully, please. Yes, Hardy missed a penalty in the 8th minute, but that is job done in that. When we go about 2-0 up at that stage, especially against like a League 1, League 2 side, I'm pretty sure that's it. But thank God, I didn't have to jump in. It means we can play the game against Arsenal, and we are through to the next round. Okay, guys. I've kind of been trying to look at where I could really do with a reinforcement, where I could really improve upon. So, if I did bring someone in, these are the left backs of mine. To be quite fair, I would have loved to have got Theo Hernandez. He would be my dream signing for left back, but I think for right now, he's a little bit unrealistic. He's at AC Milan. He's not going to leave Milan for a bang average mid-table side like us right now. Marlon was a little bit of a stretch. I kind of swung it in a way where it worked, but Milan, they're a top side in Serie A. Not a chance. I've left him in there just simply because maybe in the future, maybe we can get him in there, but he's a good player just to have in there anyway. This guy is very young. He's young, but he's not good enough overall for me to get him as a starting left back. Probably the biggest choices is Alex Centelles, a Spanish left back, and Ryan Sessegnon, who I am very familiar with. I've used in previous career modes. Not in this year, to be honest. I think, if I'm honest, I probably prefer Ryan Sessegnon, if I'm honest, over Centelles. But if I'm really dissecting their stats, Sessegnon has better physicals, absolutely. And Sessegnon has better mentals, to be honest. Technically, I think Centelles just has Sessegnon. Absolutely, to be honest, he definitely has Sessegnon on the. So he's better defender, but Sessegnon's a better all-rounder. And to be honest, you probably know by now, I really utilise the left and right back as my attacks as well. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to see who I can get cheaper again. I'm going to see if I can get Sessegnon for a really cheap price. Because again, if I ever need, I can always put Ryan Sessegnon as a winger. Because if you know, Sessegnon used to be a winger as well. So we're going to try, going to put it up right on the dot, £24.5 million. And holy fucking shit, Spurs are willing just to part with him with an extra 300k on top and 10%. I'm happy with that because Sessegnon could honestly be an end game player for us. I'm happy with that. And this guy, I'm gonna try to get him in for next game because this does mean Tafola, one of the guys who's always been in my side, is gonna drop out to the bench. He's definitely going to be an important player for us. He's 22 as well. He's got so much time to grow. Oh, and he wants a pay decrease. FIFA 22 really needs to sort this out because these... Obviously, I'm going to take advantage of this. And I have still got a little bit of money, but I don't know if I'm going to use that in this window, if I'm honest. I don't know unless I sell anyone. If an offer does come in for Toffolo, I may consider it more than I have because... I don't know if I will need him as much because I have got Jackson, but as of right now, I'm really happy with what we're doing here. I'm going to keep Ethan Laird as my backup on that because if I ever need to, I can always put I can always put Pippa at left, Laird at right back, but Toffolo can always just stay there. I'm quite happy with that, if I'm honest. I'm pretty happy, as well as Ethan Laird being the youngest. Obviously, I am prioritising the future of this team above everything else. So here we are, guys, a little bit of a new look in team today. Obviously, we've seen Lookman, we've seen Marlon in the blue of Huddersfield, but now we have two other players, Koku and Sessegnon, a new left back, a new central midfielder. I did say I could have used Broby's money on a massive centre mid, an 85 rated, but you know what? That would have been a bit of a cheat where I kind of get the team better already. I kind of want to go where this is more realistic, and I am really liking it. A player from the Eredivisie would come to the Premier League. A player from Spurs who probably wouldn't be playing right now. Obviously, he's got like Regulion at Spurs. Probably Sessegnon's not even getting played. So I'll take it. Dixon is still starting to go. I'm giving him the season, as I said. Mengi comes in with Sessegnon on the left as well. Adamo Lutman, Koku with the number 16. Fernandez keeps his spot. Marlon up front with the Zoom on the left as well. Plenty of good players. Obviously, this does mean Toffolo is out of the side for the moment. But as you know, I want to go big on a competition. That means these players who have dropped out, like Roma, Toffolo, O'Brien, they're still going to get played quite a lot. Here we are, Bern Leno's still in goal for them. We've got Montiel, Romero, Soyuncu, a whole different back line for them. Guendouzi and Partey in there. Augusto, Zaniolo and Zaka and Moreno, Gerard Moreno there. Very interesting. Really different looking Arsenal team to what we used to see him.
Enjoy the game.
Here we are, let's hopefully get a big win under our belt against Arsenal here. Sessegnon's first touch as a Huddersfield Town player goes to the other new signing, Koku. Danny Moen. Daniel Mallon just running across Christian Romero. And Daniel Mallon! Oh! He pulls a massive save out of Leno. Oh no! Oh, what a save! What a block! Jesus Christ, what a save, but what a block as well! Oh, fucking Zaniolo, fuck off, dude. Oh, brilliant. We've got past Montiel right now. Looking for the runner. Looking for the runner. Where's the runner? Oh, Tony's there, but fucking hell! So Yunchu is there. Fuck you, you fucking ponytail twat. Oh, Mengi, brilliant tackle by him. Suckers Montiel in, and now Dejuma's away again. Looking for the runners. Where is my runners? Dejuma cuts inside. Oh, Leno just tips it over. Used Marlon and Tony as a bit of a decoy there. It worked. Really brilliant cutback. Oh my fucking god! Didn't do anything what I wanted there. Oh no, my fucking... Swear to fucking god. Kaku's away. Kaku's away. Kaku's away. He's going, showing great pace. Kaku! It's not a good shot. It's really not a good shot. Oh! Fuck off. Why is this fucking Arsenal defence so stupidly good? Kaku. Marlon! Marlon! First time he's actually got some fucking good service out here, and he scores! Daniel Marlon makes his mark on the game. Kaku with a very clever pass out to O'Brien. Look at this, surrounded by two, got it behind him. O'Brien just stabbed it just ahead of Marlon, just to give him that run, and he puts it away past Leno. Leno has made some good saves today. He's not going to save that one. Come on, Marlon, get in there. What the fuck? Why are these teams just coming up with fucking dumb, stupid shots? It was fucking Leicester last time with that Maddison strike. Now it's Moreno. We're just outside the fucking box. Look at this. What is that? What is my players doing? They're running like fucking headless chickens. And just like that, with fucking 1-1. Fuck off, Moreno. Tony! Oh, for fuck's sake. O'Brien! O'Brien! Oh, he's saved by Leno. Fuck off, you German prick! Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off, Pepe. Oh, Tete, what are you fucking... How the fuck did he fucking head... He headed straight onto fucking Tete's head. And again, we're gonna fucking lose 3 points when we shouldn't really be. Lorentzen, can you sharpen up here? Montiel there. Lorentzen! Fuck off, Leno! Fuck off, you German prick! Oh, why? Why? Fuck this game sometimes, I swear to fucking God. And he's still fucking going! You fucking cheat, ref! You're a fucking cheat! You're an absolute fucking cheat, ref! Go fucking get fucking fired! This fucking game sometimes, it'll just fucking switch on you, and it'll make the opposition score. But then again, we should have been scoring more than we have. We've just fucking made it so easy for the opposition. I do think the sharpness has a lot to do with it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the sharpness, because I went through a whole pre-season making sure all the training was done, and the sharpness doesn't seem to be going up. I really don't know what to fucking do about it. Oh, but that's just frustrating, because we were trying so hard, but fuck me, Arsenal were just being hard cases. Actually got an offer for Edmonds Greens as well. Probably just going to accept that one again. I just want him off the books. Hopefully it just gets accepted and he goes. And that'll be 2 of the players I've got on. But I've got loads of loan players as well I want to get on loan, but just won't allow me to. And I don't. And Edmonds Green's not going to fucking go. I fucking hate it when he does that. How? It should just say if it broke down or not fucking if it just runs out of time. Yeah. Terms cut. No, it only does that because it's run out of time. That's literally it. Frustrating, but I couldn't get more business. Not done for me, but like players out. But either way, we had a successful transfer window in my eyes. I don't think we have any 18-year-olds to... No, we don't. Parkinson as well. He will be eventually getting promoted. Farmer as well. But look at how many wingers I've got. A lot of these guys are going to be just put up for the transfer list. Or at least loaned out and then later on... Whoever... you never know. You might find an absolute gem. You never know. But anyway, let's look at the Belgian ones. See if there's any decent ones in here. Belgium's been a really dead rubber right now. It really is. It's been a dead rubber. Chapman, he looks alright. About £500,000 in value. Lance White looks pretty good. Overshaw, very shit potential. But that's it, guys. That is going to be that's the end of the transfer window. So we'll be just getting on with games. We have got a cup match next episode against Barnsley. What I may play, I may be playing a bit more games than I usually do, but we've got 4 more games in next episode, so we'll be playing them. We'll be getting through the season as we usually do. But I am really excited. This team can only get better. We have had a slight frustrating start due to just obviously it's all stemmed from that losing that bottle against Fulham, and it's been hard to get the goals and defending how we are, but. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I think the signs we made will make a really big difference. I really like the play in Marlon. I really liked how Koku and Sessegnon felt, and Lookman's been pretty good. But either way, guys, that's going to be it for me for this episode. It's going to be a bit longer due to the transfer window and all that. But I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I've been a Hawkeye Punisher, and I am out.